good with y'all, man? Hey, so we got something crazy tonight. You see, I got my girl, I got my daughter with me. We finna react to some crazy shit. Now look, this shit is called, bro, watch out with that. This shit says, suspect realizes his identical twin is the killer. Bro, imagine that shit. Let's watch this shit, bro. No, bop.
Because my DNA couldn't have been in that car because I've never been in that car.
You're saying that's not you?
That is definitely not me. I don't have a shirt like that. I only can't even see the face on the person, but that's not me. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take it. Okay.
On July 18, 2008, Duluth, Georgia police found elementary school teacher and adoptive mother of 3, Janai Coleman, brutally gunned down in a parking lot. The police rushed to investigate what kind of monster could have been behind this ruthless act. Thanks.
I gotta say something already, bro. How do you have the guts to, like, just brutally murder somebody? Like, I couldn't think about brutally murdering you, like.
Bruh, do you not remember what you just said at Walmart?
Hey, you know what? You know what? I don't got nothing to say no more.
The eyewitnesses, CCTV footage, and DNA tests, the detectives zeroed in on the prime suspect and had a mountain of evidence against him. Little did they know that all their efforts were meaningless, and the true perpetrator would be someone they never could have expected.
We gotta go in that mall. The lady just got shot.
Where at it? That place full.
Where the bus station's at.
Is she breathing? Conscious and alert?
Yeah, she moving a little.
Did you see where the person is that did it?
Yeah, he was in a car, but he pulled off. Like, it was like a beige car.
It was 9 p.m. on the 18th of July in Duluth, Georgia, and Janai Coleman was doing what she always did on Friday nights, waiting to pick up her daughter. She had parked her gold Dodge Stratus near Gwinnett Place Mall just outside Red Lobster, where her daughter was finishing her shift. This was her routine. Familiar, safe. But that night, something was off. As Janai sat in her car, a man emerged from a nearby gas station with a gun in hand. Before she could even process what was happening, he was at her window, ordering her to get out of the car. Janai had no chance to react. Before she could even have time to plead or fight back, she heard a gunshot. A single, deafening blast echoed through the lot. The bullet had torn its way through Janai's chest. But the attacker wasn't done. He dragged her from the car and tossed her onto the pavement like she meant nothing, before speeding away in her vehicle, leaving her in a pool of her own blood as she called out in pain for help.
So he killed her
Bro.
just to take her vehicle?
Killed that woman just for the car. Like, are you serious? How can you be that ruthless? Like, people really be like fighting demons and that shit crazy, gang. No bad. Bro, come on. All right, bet. I got something for this dumbass computer. I got something for it. He goofy. Oh, God, he goofy, bro. There's no way.
Some witnesses rushed to help Janai, while others called 911. When the paramedics arrived, they stabilized her, racing against time to save her life. But just 10 minutes into surgery, Janai succumbed to her injuries.
Damn.
The news shattered the Coleman family. Why would anyone want to kill her? A beloved mother, teacher, and friend who stayed in her lane,
That's crazy.
avoided
Like,
trouble, and
you never
lived her
know,
life with
like, when your
kindness and
time
purpose.
is there. You know
So
what I'm saying?
the detectives had just one question. Was
Said
this
one
really
little
just a
bit
carjacking? The act felt
No
personal,
rap. He could have
too
got him a little
violent, and
stolo
too
or
bold.
something.
More like a
This nigga goofy. He could have been, bro. He could have got him a little cool look. Man, he done killed a woman over a car, bro. He ain't even have to do that. He ain't even got to, like, bro.
crime of passion.
What's good, bro?
But little did they know, the investigation was about to take a turn that no one saw coming.
Bro. No free promo.
While detectives couldn't yet determine if this was a crime of passion or just a random carjacking, one thing was certain. They needed to find Janai's car. For nearly 24 hours, the search turned up nothing. But then, on the 19th of July, 2008, a call came in. Janai's gold Dodge Stratus had been found abandoned, sitting 30 miles away from the crime scene in Forest Park, Clayton County. The car was immediately towed to the crime lab, where forensic analysts began their meticulous examination.
Damn.
The inside of the vehicle looked untouched, nothing out of place, except for one thing. A cigarette butt was wedged under the driver's seat. Now that seemed insignificant at first, but once the detectives knew that Janai didn't smoke, they realized...
How do you sell like that?
What happened?
This nigga sold.
What happened?
What?
This nigga talking about what happened. So basically, a dude had killed somebody for a car, just to steal her car, and this murderer actually has a twin brother, and they got the brother instead of the actual killer. And the only way they solved this shit is because he dropped the cigarette. You got it? He don't know what the fuck I said.
Yes, I do. Lil Wasp.
Repeat it.
Lil Wasp.
Repeat it.
Nah, that's Jay. Lil Ugly.
Repeat it.
So the dude killed somebody.
No,
Pause it.
You take too long.
My God.
The dude killed the girl to steal her car, but he left that cigarette in the car, and he sold.
What?
You got like 50% of the story, but it's okay.
could potentially belong
Just
to
keep
the
watching.
killer.
It's going to unfold.
If they could extract DNA,
Yeah.
they could find
Now they call
exactly
him Lil
who
What's
took
Up.
Janai's life.
Lil, what's up?
But the detectives had no idea just how complicated this was about to get. So while forensic teams worked on extracting DNA from the cigarette, detectives turned their attention to the gas station across from the crime scene, hoping CCTV footage had captured the attack. But luck wasn't on their side, as the camera didn't cover the angle that Janai was murdered. So with no usable footage, the detectives turned to witnesses. A bus driver who had been near the scene at the time of the attack had heard the gunshot and then saw a black male dragging Janai out of her car before taking off in the stolen Dodge. She described the suspect as wearing khaki shorts and a white shirt with green sleeves. Luckily for the detectives, a man matching this exact description had been spotted in Forest Park, the same area where Janai's car had been dumped. At the same time, detectives got 2 pieces of surveillance footage of the man from 2 different locations. At the gas station store, the suspect was seen purchasing an item before leaving. But then, he came back to purchase a pack of Bunsen Light Long cigarettes, the exact same brand of cigarettes that were found in Janai's
New
car.
long.
Surveillance footage confirmed his movements, tracking him as he abandoned Janai's Dodge in Forest Park. So at this point, the detectives believed that they had everything they needed. They had a suspect, they had video evidence, and they had DNA from the cigarette. They were so close, yet so far from solving the case. When the forensic lab results came back, detectives were hit with a setback. The fingerprints found in Janai's car had no matches. The DNA from the cigarette? Also, no matches. Their prime suspect was still a ghost in the system. So with no name, no identity, and no criminal record to match, detectives had one last option: to turn to the public. So, detectives released the surveillance video of the man at the convenience store, hoping that someone would recognize him. By February of 2010, the case had long gone cold. But then, out of nowhere, a breakthrough.
You say what?
Imagine. My
Imagine.
mama died and the case go cold.
Hey, y'all
Start
go.
doing that shit myself.
If y'all go cold on any of the people that I love cases, if they pass by any of this, knock on wood where it's at. No bap, we don't play none of that. So, but if that happens, best believe I'm blowing the hell up. I don't know what I'ma do. My fault, baby girl. But see, when it comes to this streaming shit, pops don't play. When it comes to this streaming shit, it's strictly business. Come on, huh? But oh shit. I just did it. There we go. But yeah, Pops don't play about this shit. Anyways. Here we go.
A notification from CODIS, the National DNA Database, popped up. The cigarette butt had finally found a match. The suspect had entered the system due to a recent drug conviction. The man was 50-year-old Donald Eugene Smith. He perfectly matched both the witnesses' descriptions and the surveillance footage. With a court order in place, detectives wasted no time, and on the 3rd of February 2010, nearly 2 years after Janai's murder, Donald Eugene Smith was arrested. But they were still far from justice for Janai, to say the least. With solid evidence linking Donald Eugene Smith to Janai Coleman's murder, detectives were confident that they had their guy. Now they just needed a confession. But what Donald said next, no one saw coming.
Okay, everyone's right. You want to discuss it? Okay. Really, it's about the video, okay? I'm going to ask you questions. Have you ever seen this video before or been in?
No, I'm not.
Have you ever met this one?
Bro, imagine they really crack down on you, bro, and you have nothing to do with what they talking about. And you just like, what the hell are you talking about? Like, bro, send me home, gang. But they just know you the murderer. That shit crazy, bro. Anything can happen.
What happened?
Vehicle you said you've never seen before?
Mm-hmm.
And the woman you've never seen before?
Yes.
Okay. Your DNA ended up in that car.
That's interesting because my DNA couldn't have been in that car because I've never been in that car.
Though it is normal for suspects to deny involvement in a crime, there was something different about this one. The detectives had all the evidence facing Donald, and he just looked them in the face and said no. Donald was adamant of his innocence, and the detectives definitely didn't like that.
The issue we're up against. You know, I was hoping you say, yeah, I saw her, I worked with her, we hung out for a minute, and that was it, but I left. When I left, she was very much alive. Well, something like that, we can somewhat explain away. But when you say you've never even seen her before, how the hell is DNA in the car?
Yo, imagine you innocent and they steady asking you questions and you say like some bullshit, like, and they show you a picture of the lady and be like, I might know her. And then they take that shit and they run with it, and now you in jail for some shit you really ain't do. Just because you said you might know her, and the whole time you don't even know her. That shit crazy, bro. That shit crazy.
No, I've never seen her.
Sensing that Donald was being deceptive, the detectives played the surveillance video they had of him. But this only boosted his confidence.
I have a picture basically on the computer I want you to look at. Let me know if you recognize it as yourself or not, okay?
Sure.
This is the day I'm talking about.
Was it this guy right here?
Yeah. You're saying that's not me?
That is definitely not me.
Whole ass ads, bro.
I don't have a shirt like that. I don't have I only can't see the face of the person, but that's not me.
Yet again, Donald stood his ground. So the detectives brought out their next card. And this time, Donald's response threw the case onto a twisted journey that no one expected.
Your cell phone number at the time was 404-200.
Correct?
No, that was not mine. That was my brother's phone number.
Okay, does he live in Gwinnett County?
Yes, he does.
What's your brother's name, sir?
Ronald. Ronald.
Is he older, younger? Does he live at the same address as your parents?
He's my twin.
Twin?
Yeah.
Like born at the same time?
Dang.
Or young?
Like born at the same time, like identical twins, yeah.
Okay.
Detectives were convinced that Donald was just playing games, but if this was a game, it was a very expensive one.
DNA is split between two twins. Since they share DNA, identical twins.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that. Identical.
I've never been in that car.
Identical twins share DNA, like they should be exactly the
I've
same.
never done both of them.
I didn't know that.
Never seen her. There would have to be somebody who shares my DNA. Obviously.
Conclusion, I'm jumping to what you're saying. If it's somebody shared DNA, then it will have to be either you or your brother.
Obviously.
What's phone? What color is this phone?
Look, hold on. I'm not going to implicate nobody else in no crime.
I'm not implicating. I'm just asking you what color the brother's phone.
Do you know where he's staying?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I do.
Where is that, sir?
I don't know. Well, because now I guess he's going to be the suspect.
No, I need to talk to him.
If your brother did something that stupid, you need to go ahead and just extricate yourself from the whole situation.
Nah, no bad.
You're right. I don't think I need counseling on that. This is a difficult moment.
I understand.
Previously, then we do a polygraph. Do you want to just do that?
No, but I want to know.
I love his
Now, when I refuse this test, you gonna go ahead and book me and take me where you take me to?
Right now, you weren't charged. You are under arrest. I'll tell you what, I just going to give you some time. You want some fresh water? No.
Donald indeed had a twin brother. But were the two accomplices? Or was Donald trying to throw his brother under the bus? Or is he telling the complete truth? Hoping to find out, the detectives ran a polygraph test, and Donald failed woefully.
Now, obviously, let me show you the video before.
Time out. What the fuck is a polygraph test?
Boy, a lie detector.
That for real? Oh. Hey, I had to make sure. That's some real nigga shit right there. I had to make sure.
Obviously, you didn't say it wasn't you. You had mentioned to me that you felt strongly it was your brother.
Man, come on. What the fuck?
Now, and like the fact that I couldn't have taken this polygraph, I had no reservations about taking that whatsoever. The lady says that it shows when she was asking me
looked up all that stuff in his phone.
doing something like that. This
twins share DNA.
Devastating, actually. As if anyone that you know, mother and father, was to see this same video anybody, you know who this is. I not only by demeanor, but certainly by dress.
The detectives played the CCTV footage for Donald's sister, mom, and dad, asking them to identify which of the twins was in the footage. And they said it was indeed Ronald in the footage. Additionally, on a smoke break from the interrogation, Donald hand-rolled his cigarettes, something entirely different from the brand found in Janai's car. So now the detectives were confused because Ronald had no criminal history, so everything pointed to Donald. Ronald was called in for an interview, which he refused, and then he began to dodge the police. They eventually found him hiding in his parents' home. The detectives had focused all of their efforts on Donald, but now, for the first time, Ronald became their new focus. On the 5th of February 2010, Ronald was arrested and brought in for interrogation.
We're in a
Bro,
detention
2010. What was you doing in 2010?
Okay.
We was in like pre-K.
Whatever you're gonna say, could you put it on hold for just a little while?
Why not?
Just Kenny. You say I'm gonna be here for hours, and just put it on for a little while. Do you think you need to draw some blood or something?
You want to draw the blood first?
Just,
Well, you tell me what you want to do. I mean, I want to talk to you, but before I can talk to you, I gotta read you your rights.
Well, you don't have to arrest me right now.
I feel
What
like
do you mean
reading
I
the
don't
rights is so. It shouldn't be something that
What do you mean,
people
Ron? Explain to me. I mean, I have to get this done.
But
This
they
is just a
have to.
formality. And then we can just talk, and that's fine. If you tell me to come back in a little while, I'll come back in a little while. But I have to do this by law. I have to.
Well, it wasn't by law when you was.
We were sitting down talking, and we're having a smoke. I have to advise you of your rights. The fingerprints have come back, okay? And the fingerprints are a match. So for us to discuss the matters of the fingerprints and the other things, I have to advise you of your rights. Okay? You have the right to make sound.
I'm just combating right now.
Okay, all right, I'll leave you with your thoughts, and then I'll come back and let
That
you
was
do everything.
That was how this combined.
So that my brother can be released.
The truth, though, was that the detectives couldn't release Donald until they were absolutely certain that neither of the brothers was playing games.
Okay. I'll get a different phone for you to use. Unless you want to use yours. I mean, it's your minutes, it's up to you.
I might as well burn them up.
Okay. I'll get it for you.
Well, they're both smart ass. Both of the twins just smart as hell.
But whichever one is instant, that doesn't mind me as smart, bro. Like,
as soon as possible.
True that.
No, I ain't going nowhere no time soon. Then I was trying to get them to at least let Donald go tonight, but it just can't happen quite that fast because they actually made a warrant out for him. So there still has to be a process where the district attorney has to get in touch with the judge. It's not like they can just automatically just release him. But then he's trying to do it before Monday. He's trying to do it. He said he's going to try to do it tonight, but I don't know how it's going to work out. But what? What's that? Search warrant. The charges of murder. Don't look too good. I hate to say that, but no, it doesn't look too good. Damn, I can't, but in my
Damn!
time is running up on this spot.
Nigga, spit it out!
I tell you this, Dad. I'm
sorry, baby.
I'm in deep yes, sir. Oh yes. Oh yes.
Is this something accidental? There's something like that I can almost understand. And I guess that's the question he's saying. Accidental makes more sense, and that's what he was alluding to. You seem to have so much emotion right now. Obviously, you care for someone for 45 years. That's something more that I can understand. Just
They break you down in that interrogation room.
What was said there?
They break you down.
That he set you off. Yeah, I guess the only word I could say, like, maybe set you off or angered you or upset you for things to have gone the way that they did.
I'm not prepared to go to nothing like that. I'm just not prepared to go into nothing like that. I'm just not.
Or just because emotionally you can, or is it draining, or?
No, I'm just not prepared to give any kind of a statement.
Okay. Do you know when maybe you might be prepared to talk to us about it? I need some time.
I need to get past the hardship.
The what, I'm sorry? Would you like to see your brother?
I was with my brother.
Your brother really wants to see you. He misses you and he's worried about you. He asked me, can I see my brother? I really would like to see my brother. Those are the exact words out of his mouth. I want to see my brother.
Talk to him tonight.
He's right next door. He's sitting in that room right there.
You serious?
I swear to you.
Are you a Roblox fanatic? Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to earn digital gift cards from Roblox.
I swear. He wants to see it.
But you can't
like me being a detective, I wouldn't even be able to handle that. I couldn't be. I would be scared to sit face to face with a killer.
With a killer, man. I can't be next to him.
He's dying to see it. All he wants to do is hug you and tell you that he loves you. And then he's going to be here for you. So you want me to go next door and tell him that he's 4 feet away from his brother in cancer?
Yeah, do that.
Huh? I'll go over and tell him. Why don't you get some water, gather yourself together,
What, baby?
and see your brother.
From the moment that Ronald stepped into the police station, it was obvious that something was off. He was visibly restless, and that phone call that he made to his loved ones did not seem to make things better. Detectives saw an opportunity, and they thought that the best way to break Ronald down was to put him face to face with Donald.
You get what I'm saying?
But before bringing him in, they did this.
I don't know if you knew this one, but this is the woman, okay? And her name was Janai. Okay? She had 3 adopted children. Alright? She was a school teacher. Her family begged me just to find out what happened. They begged me. And they're very religious people. And they were more just wanting to know why than anger. And they stressed that to me. Okay? cousin's a deacon.
I keep biting my nails.
Now they're from another state.
Stop.
She had 3 little adopted children, okay?
Like, hold on, my nigga. She talking about she keep biting her nails too far. I think just stop biting them. Just stop biting them. Just back there hurting herself. What the fuck, man?
Just wanted to know why, and I promised them I would at least ask. The why. And I perceived it to be accidental, okay? But I don't know.
But I mean, how could it be accidental?
And I promised them I would ask why.
Right. I forgot to post it out. These views gonna be low. I don't care though.
Me either. I'm having a good time.
I told him I thought it was an accident, I'll be honest with you. I mean, am I right in accidental?
I can't swear, I just can't say it right now.
Okay. Will you let me know, okay? Please? Because I made him promise I would try to just know why. They don't even care about anything else, but just understand what happened and why. Okay? If you need something to stop.
I ain't been answering nothing.
Trying to push for a confession, the lead detective used re-interrogation technique 7, offering Ronald a socially acceptable reason for the crime. Usually, most suspects jump at this chance, eager to minimize their guilt. But Ronald was so devastated that he shut down completely. So, they sent in Donald.
It's gonna have to be. I'll tell you what's gonna happen, though. When they take you into the jail, the process, you wanna see a judge tonight. But what time it is? They're gonna take you in front of one. There's a place over there. They'll be the same way. Cause I get 2:30 in the afternoon. I didn't get over there. So I don't know if I was 1 or whatever it was that night. Yeah. Yeah, they took me down to the scene of the crime and everything. These dudes here. And where were you arrested at? Downtown, right by the corner of the
Why you getting embarrassed downtown, bro? You ain't even do it. But you know
You remember
what?
when we was downtown in Dallas when we seen that nigga get arrested? Imagine that.
But
they take this before you get out. We'll go see the judge. That's the first thing.
he's still being nice to his brother even after all that.
You don't have to be mean to him.
They do it all. People serious charges like that. And they put you like a cell like a glass on it. And they put you in some, you'll be naked. Except for some gown. That's a padded gown. That's that,
Now you trying to tell him,
Just grab it off.
You trying to get him prepared for jail.
Yeah.
But that's especially if the brother was always like the baby brother and like, you know, he's like a twin but like was a baby brother, everybody baby him. You gotta help him. Not help him, but like I'm not trying to defend him for doing what he did, but like that's just him being a brother. Agree with me.
Hold on, I'm listening to what he's saying. I'm sorry. What was you saying? Cause he really putting his little bro on game. Like he making sure he don't, like he know he going to jail. He know he going to prison. And his twin brother just being a brother, bro.
He didn't really deserve to hear none of that.
Yeah, he probably didn't even think that he was gonna be giving his brother jail and prison advice on a random day. You feel me?
They get so much shit done. I mean, unbelievable. And also, all of them got to know that.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I'll demand that you go. Pretty much. I wouldn't go tonight. He said it's just a process that got to be go through or something. But I mean, because they're gonna let you go. No, I know that. But I was trying to get to do it like now. You know,
watching
More
them.
of a sport out.
Damn
I
right.
didn't go through do this return and stuff. I said, what's up with that mean? Till Monday? I don't know. And he said, wait, no, he said, it could happen tomorrow. He said, it's a process that depends on the people.
But their plan didn't work. The twins refused to talk about important details. And when it became clear that they weren't getting anywhere, the detectives separated them again.
Difficult for you. I know there's a lot of things that are going through your mind and things that are processing. I understand that. However, this is our only opportunity to get what happened out there out and in a way that people can understand. This is it. After we conclude here in the next few minutes, you'll be taken over to the county jail. And the next time that you see Detective Cruz will be preliminary here. It'll be a different setting. He will present everything that he has on the case, which is overwhelming. When I mean video, the DNA,
More video.
the prints, the phone records, the video on the other end, where you're seen getting out of the car, wearing the same exact clothing you were at the Quick Trip, the same clothing that the witnesses saw you at the bus stop. I mean, it's overwhelming. I can't put it any other way. That's why I stress the importance of why. People are going to ask. 12 jurors are going to say, okay, wait a second. Why did this happen? And they're going to look at us and we're going to explain. We sat with them. We gave them the opportunity. This is what happened. Some things went wrong. I don't know if some insults were thrown out there. I don't know. You haven't been, the interaction I have with you, what happened out there just doesn't match up to you, but obviously
That's probably the
something
worst
wrong.
words you could hear.
I'd like to know.
What you did does not match how you act now.
Just the family.
That should have hurt my heart. Like, damn, why did I do that shit?
Do you know that? The family, the only thing that family will do with stuff like this is closure. You know, this whole time they're in this realm of why did this happen? Why is this going on? They're not mad at you. They just want to know why. Why? She had to go away. That's simply put why they want to know. I can't begin. I don't know. I wasn't there. I have no idea what things set you off that day that ended up with you in Forest Park, her here, and her not with the family anymore. Though that's what we're looking at. When this is all said and done, she's not here. She has a bunch of children, 3 adopted children that she had. She was a trip home lady. She was sitting here waiting on her, I believe her daughter that worked along with her.
Her lobster.
Hey, lobster.
That's all she was doing, just waiting, minding her own business. And for some reason, her world and your world connected. The reasons why, I don't know.
Damn.
Do I want to know?
Fuck up.
I think everybody would like to know. It's important. I don't think you're a cold, calculated murderer. I don't believe that. But something, either she said you guys had a disagreement, something went wrong at that car, and she's no longer here anymore. And all we're looking to do is essentially find out why. That's it. When it all boils down to it, that's all we want to know.
And I want to say something. I want to say something. I want a cigarette.
Okay.
And
We'll come back and talk. Fair enough, Ron. You can do it.
Ronald had gone to the bathroom to smoke a cigarette, but the detective who followed him could not believe his eyes. Ronald had lit up the exact same brand of cigarette that was found at the crime scene. So back in the interrogation room, the detectives changed tactics, and they shifted their seating, sitting in front of the camera rather than having Ronald stay there, assuming that if he didn't feel that the camera was on his face, he might let something slip. And they were right.
Love games, but hate the grind? With WeMod, you can be invincible, unimaginably.
Can we watch something regular?
Hell
I
yeah.
don't want to have nightmares.
Just scary ass.
Why?
But nah, these detectives low key smart, bro.
It was an accident. A straight accident. It was a hair trigger. Whew. It was a hair trigger. And it was an accident.
Okay.
It was an accident.
Alright, nigga.
No, don't.
Huh? Nah, I'm finna look something up.
It was a hair trigger. Maybe her hair matched something. Hair trigger meaning.
A trigger,
I
a
don't
trigger
get
of a firearm set for release at the slightest pressure. So like basically,
Oh,
you know,
he held the gun and it shot.
yeah, he was like a hair trigger is when like you change the settings in the gun to where you know usually to shoot a gun you go like this. You change the settings to make it a hair trigger, you got to go like this, and so it pops way earlier instead of you bringing your finger all the way back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've never held a gun, so I really don't know what you're saying, but like.
Well, y'all get what I'm saying. That's something that matters a little bit more.
I should have known it was a hair trigger because I had to do this. I had to do this shot that morning on accident. And
damn.
I stopped to take a car. It was something I'd done before when I was way younger. And
Right.
but always in my mind it was if the gun was this for something. So there wouldn't be much resistance. But it was an accident. I was in the hotel room that morning. And the gun went off. I had it in my hand. And but I barely touched it. And the same thing happened later that evening. But yeah, when I got out, I noticed the police officer, basically dressed like a police officer. I guess he was like doing extra night duty or something. I mean, just
What line? Right.
And I didn't see him at first when I parked the car. So then I kind of walked towards him because I wasn't sure if it was also a policeman. So I walked towards him like I was looking for something. And then I was on the phone. Oh, yeah. I was on the phone. And I tried to play it off like I was looking for something. That's why I started yelling into the phone.
Okay.
And went back to the car. And I saw him coming up, walking to the car, and took off. And I seen him on the radio. And it was mirrored. And so I knew I couldn't get too far.
Wait, who is he?
He took a car.
Who is he talking about?
He took a car, and he knew that the car that he was gonna get like pulled over with. He knew the police officer knew a car, so him getting her car was like such a fast move, like a hurry, but trying to switch his car because you know the police was onto the car he had.
So I left out of the parking lot, went down the street, parked in another parking lot.
Stop doing that shit.
I went to the hotel, but it was, I had no to shoot. It was a hair trigger. And I didn't drag her out of the car. It wasn't like that. Okay. The gun went off. She said, "You shot me."
That hurt my
She
heart.
didn't take her with you, so you.
No, she got out of the car.
Oh, okay.
I didn't drag her out of the car.
Okay. All right.
But
Different witnesses see things differently, especially when they hear something.
I did not drag the woman out of the car, period. I wouldn't care what anyone said.
That don't even matter, nigga.
I
You
did
done.
I did not do that.
Right.
I didn't mean for it to go off in the first place.
You're just trying to get a car.
She got out of the car.
No matter how sweet he try to talk, the crime still seems like
And she said help. And I was getting in the car. And she said help again. Only lighter this time. And I drove off.
Panicked, right? I'm just trying to get it over with.
I just wanted to get out of there.
That's reasonable.
The woman didn't deserve this. I had no intention of doing that. It went off. Shot the shit out of me. Because it wasn't drastic. And the only way I would really hurt somebody is someone was trying to hurt me.
Ronald admitted that he had seen the perfect carjacking victim. A woman, alone, at night with no one to protect her. He approached Janai Coleman, threatened her with his .357 Magnum, and demanded her car.
That's not even no
Ooh.
space for your finger.
357 Magnum blew a hole through her chest.
Don't talk like that.
Why did he do that? What the hell you walk around with a Magnum for? Hair trigger. That bitch blew back.
He claimed the gun, quote-unquote, accidentally went off because of its hairpin trigger. But the detectives didn't buy that for a second. Ultimately, the police released Donald, and Ronald was charged with the murder of Janai Coleman. When Ronald Smith took the stand in court, what happened next stunned everyone. His story did a 180, or hell, maybe even a complete 360 back to where we started. Ronald claimed that it wasn't him who murdered Janai Coleman, but rather his twin brother, Donald. According to Ronald, he had nothing to do with the crime. He was simply helping Donald clean up the mess after Donald murdered Janai and stole her car. But there was one major problem. The jury wasn't buying his story. The evidence told a different story, up until the way in which he made his confession. Ultimately, Ronald Smith was found guilty of the murder of Janai Coleman. He was sentenced to life in prison, plus an additional 25 years.
She said mom was working.
Now, if you think this case was
Let's
horrific,
pick 2 minutes.
you need to check out my video.
Hell no. Hey, that's a good one though.